Hey guys, sorry I'm not properly suited up to get poodly rambles today, but I'm just filming something really quickly, um, just to kind of share something where I had to stop myself slipping back into old habits, slipping back into an old mindset that definitely doesn't work. Um, so I was watching a video by Professor Arguelles, Alexander Arguelles, the polyglot, and he was talking to some guy, and he was discussing all the languages that he was going to study um, over the next few years, uh, taking it two languages at a time every year. And I remember doing those things, and like for years, like I've been planning like which languages should I study in which order and all that stuff. And I started doing that again here, and then put a big cross through it and said, like, stop doing this shit. What are you doing? What did I put? Stop planning, just follow your heart. Because that's literally what I like. I can't deal with that kind of ridiculous micromanagement, like that kind of structuring of, okay, I'm gonna do this, like this year I'll do French and German, and that year I'll do, I don't know, Latin and Spanish or whatever. Like I can't do that. It just doesn't work for me. I tried it, doesn't work. Like that's the reason why I got stuck with Japanese, and like for so long I was just not even really studying Japanese, but I was studying Japanese so I wouldn't study other things, and it really fucked me over basically. Whereas if I just ignored the structure and just done what I wanted to do, then I'd be much better at a bunch of random languages. So, like, I'm I'm kind of doing it as in just do the language that I have a passion to pursue. And if I get bored, then I can go on to another one that I find interesting. And it could be one that I've already been studying and I want to improve it, or it could be a brand new one that I want to get into. But the only rule that I'm setting for myself is to finish a textbook. That's the only rule. Like, because I was when I came back to the UK, I started doing French, and then I was like, I'm not really into it, and so I switched back to doing German because that's the language I was studying last year. And so I was using this teacher self book, and I got through the entire thing. I finished all the chapters, and even though there were some moments where I really didn't want to do it anymore, I was kind of sick of German. I was like, I'm going to finish this damn book. Just finish that textbook, and then I can have a break, or I could just study something else, and that's what I did. Like I finished that, and then I started doing Latin, and so even though now I might be thinking, oh, I should have been doing French or something because it's a bit more useful than Latin or whatever. Like, I'm going to finish this textbook. Okay, I'm going to finish this textbook. And once I finish this textbook, I can stop studying Latin and study French, or study, go back to Japanese even. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But like, this is what I'm planning. Like, this is my life. This is my hobby. It's not my full life. But yeah, and the good thing about this book, Familia Romana, is that once you've learned this, once you've gone through this, you've basically learned Latin. So it's set up. It's such a good textbook. You've basically learned Latin once you've done this. Obviously, you're not a master of it, but you know all the basic grammar and stuff. So like, I would have completed that language, which is amazing. At least the basics of it. So yeah, like that's all I was like wanting to say. Um, yeah, kind of ran out of steam at the end because my arm is really hurting holding up this camera. But yeah, like that's it. That's what I wanted to film a very short off the cuff video about. Um, Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, see ya.